Hey, welcome back to How to Barbecue Right. I'm Malcolm Reed, and today I'm going to show you how I do honey chipotle leg quarters. I love that chipotle flavor. It's the smokiness that brings out a little heat in your seasonings and your sauces. Today we're going to get these leg quarters seasoned up. We're going to get them on the pit, and then we're going to sauce them with this sweet honey based with a little chipotle pepper in it to give them an awesome flavor. Let's get to cooking. So I've got 6 chicken leg quarters here, and that's the thigh and the leg portion from the chicken. That good dark meat, it's great on the grill, it's got a ton of flavor. When you get them home from the grocery store, there's not a lot you have to do, but I always want to just take off any excess skin or fat, like there's a little piece of the tail that was left there, and I'm just squaring it off with my knife. And underneath, if there's anything hanging, I just want to clean them up. It's real easy to do. So now we're ready for our seasoning on these leg quarters, and we're going with the Chipotle seasoning today. I've taken some of my AP seasoning and I've mixed about a tablespoon of Chipotle pepper and a little touch of cumin to give it a smokiness. Kind of created this Chipotle flavor, and that's what I want the chicken to take on. Of course, you want to get both sides. That's going to give us some heat. It's going to give us some smoke, and it definitely has that savory note from the salt, pepper, and garlic. This looks right to me. It's time to fire up that cooker and let's get these things ready for some smoke. So for this cook today, you can use any kind of grill or smoker set up for indirect cooking. I'm firing up my big green egg, adding some royal oak lump charcoal to it, and I just use a wax starter cube to get those coals good and hot. Then I check my vents back to where I want them, and we're gonna be cooking between 300 and 325 today. You need that higher heat to get that chicken skin right. Before we put our plate setter in, I'm adding a couple chunks of good grill wood, pecan wood. I like pecan with chicken, it gives it a great flavor. Get your plate setter in place, get your grill on, and just let the temp come up on the smoker. So I've got the big green egg fired up. We're setting about 350, that's perfect for chicken. I really wanna get that skin done. And we're just gonna put these quarters right on the grate. I do have my plate setter in place because I wanna control the temps. I want it nice and even. We're not trying to direct cook them. It's gonna be a pretty decent cook. But with chicken, you really wanna watch those internal temperatures. So I've got a thermometer ready to go. I've got my quarters on the grill. So I've got my probe stuck in a thick part of the chicken away from the bone. I'm gonna get the lid closed on the eggs so we can get those temperatures stabilized. And I've got this smoke set up today to watch these internal temperatures. Cool thing that ThermoWorks has done is they've added a Wi-Fi gateway, and I've got that hooked up too. What it does, it allows me to watch the temperatures on an app on my phone, and it's pretty daggum neat. Anywhere in my house connected to the Wi-Fi, I can see what my chicken temps is. Today we're gonna be cooking, like I said, right between 325, 350 is okay. We wanna get that skin nice and crispy. We've got some wood smoke going. We just gotta let the chicken cook, let that skin get soft. We'll watch those temps and we'll show you what it looks like when it's time to glaze here in a few minutes. All right, we've been on about 35 minutes. I just wanna peek in on them. Our temps are climbing up close to 160. I know we still got a ways to go, but the skin's looking great. It's got a good golden color. You don't have to worry about flipping these quarters because we got the diverter in there and we're cooking indirect, so the bottom's not getting too dark. It's gonna be right where we want it, and I know it's hot, but we can just peek under there. Look at that, that is awesome. Looks good, I gotta put that down because that's hot. But hey, let's get the lid closed. We don't wanna lose our heat. We still got a ways to go. We want these leg quarters to get to 175 at least, and they're forgiving. If they go over, that's perfectly okay. But we're shooting for that 175. We're gonna get them glazed up, sticky sweet, a little bit of heat. Y'all stick around. All right, the smoke's telling me we're about 170 degrees, and that's where I wanna go ahead and start glazing these leg quarters. And I wanna get both sides, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip the leg quarters over real quick. You can see what they look like. They still got a beautiful color on this bottom side. We didn't flip them at all during this cook until right now. The skin's tightened up and it's crisped up some. So what I'm gonna do is just get a little bit of this glaze. And this is just barbecue sauce that I've taken and I've put in a food processor with a couple of chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. You can put more if you like it really hot. 2 is perfect for me. And I've also put some honey in it, and that's giving us a sweet element to this sauce. It's gonna make a real pretty glaze. We're just gonna get it on there and then get them flipped back over, then we'll do the top side. And we only need 5 more degrees, our leg quarters will be done. So it's gonna be about 10, 15 minutes tops. All right, so now we just wanna get these quarters flipped right back over. Wear some insulated gloves. I've got a glove on underneath this nitrile glove because they are hot. We're just gonna glaze the top side, the skin side. These look beautiful. That sauce is gonna look great on them. It's gonna make them real pretty, gonna make them shine. That honey in there, that heat in there from the chipotle pepper. So we've got them all glazed right now. We just need to close the lid on our smoker. And we're not worried about sticking that probe back in there. I know 5-10 minutes, they're gonna be perfect. I'll verify it before we take them off, but we're looking for 175. We just want the sauce to caramelize. It's gonna be perfect. We're gonna get to try these here in just a few minutes. All right, the quarters have been glazing for about 10 minutes. I know they're done. So it's time to get these dudes off. Man, check these out. Beautiful chicken. Skin feels crispy. Got some sizzle going on. That's what I call a plate of honey chipotle chicken quarters. Man, those look awesome. I'm ready to get into one. Let's get them over to the cutting board, let them cool off just for a second. All right, I've just had these leg quarters resting here on the cutting board for about 10 minutes. It doesn't take long, but they're screaming hot when they come off the pit. Real quick to recap what we did. We started with some leg quarters from the supermarket. We put together that Chipotle AP seasoning. Real simple. We seasoned the leg quarters really good front and back, got them on a good pit, indirect, 300, 325 the whole time. Added some pecan wood for smoke. We were looking for a final target internal temperature of 175 degrees at least, but if they went over, that was okay because these thighs and legs can stand up to that temperature. We glazed them during that last 5 degrees with that Chipotle honey sauce that we used a regular barbecue sauce. We just let that sit on them till they reach target temp, and then that's it. They're ready to try. So I've got one here. I know I want to pick this one out. And let's just see what it does. Look at that. We cut through it. It's juicy. Skin goes right through. And I'm gonna get a piece of this leg off here. I know it's still hot, but wow. Right away I get that chipotle flavor. It's a little spicy, I'm not gonna lie, but I like it. It's not too hot. The honey comes through, the sauce is sweet, and it's got that smokiness of the chipotle pepper. It's really great. And this was a simple recipe. Hey, I'm gonna get another bite. Why not? These are too good not to. Love that chipotle flavor. See how the skin is. I know it's tender. Skin's nice and tender, chews right through it. Legs are a great part. Sorry to be eating in front of y'all like this, but this is some good chicken. That chipotle flavor really goes well with it, and the honey just brings it out and adds the sweetness, balances it a little bit. This would be a good recipe to do with wings or breast, whatever cut of chicken you like. Thanks for checking us out today at HowToBBQRight. Appreciate y'all coming by the channel. Subscribe if you want to know when we're putting out new stuff. You can also send comments and questions to Facebook and Twitter. We love those. We try to answer them all. We'll see you guys next time.